The recent decision by the United States Department of Defense to include Pakistan in the ongoing multilateral contract for AIM-120C8D3 Advanced Medium-Range Air-to-Air Missiles (AMRAAMs) is a notable milestone in the evolving trajectory of U.S.-Pakistan defense cooperation. While it does not equate to an immediate transfer of weaponry, this administrative and contractual inclusion is a necessary and deliberate step in the U.S. foreign military sales (FMS) process, one that typically precedes formal export approvals, purchase agreements, and eventual deliveries. In the context of long-standing military technical collaboration between Washington and Islamabad, this development stands out as both strategically relevant and practically consequential. The contract in question is part of a larger multi-year agreement between the U.S. government and multiple allied nations, collectively valued at approximately $2.51 billion. It covers the production and supply of AMRAAMs manufactured by Raytheon Technologies, designed for modern air-to-air engagements under a wide variety of operational conditions. The missiles included in this package represent some of the most current export-approved variants, incorporating numerous technological advancements over earlier generations. The AIM-120C8 variant, which Pakistan is now approved to access under this contract framework, is derived from the more advanced AIM-120D model used by U.S. forces. Though export versions are often subject to certain technical limitations, the C8 is believed to feature significant enhancements compared to legacy systems. These include improved propulsion for extended range, advanced guidance systems for better target tracking and engagement accuracy, and increased resilience against electronic warfare and countermeasures, an area of growing importance in contested airspace environments. For the Pakistan Air Force (PAF), the potential acquisition of the AIM-120C8 would represent a substantial upgrade. The PAF currently operates a fleet of F-16 Block 52 fighter jets acquired during the 2006 to 2007 period under the Peace Drive 2 program. This package, which included aircraft, munitions, and support systems, also involved the delivery of 500 AIM-120C5 missiles. At the time, these were highly capable weapons and gave the PAF a notable edge in its Beyond Visual Range (BVR) air combat capabilities. However, with more than 15 years having passed since that acquisition, technology has advanced considerably, and regional dynamics have evolved as well. Maintaining a credible and modern BVR capability has therefore become a priority. In this context, the C8 variant offers a logical next step for the PAF's F-16 modernization path. Unlike newer aircraft platforms that require full integration cycles, the F-16 Block 52 is already designed to accommodate the AMRAAM family. This means that adoption of the C8 variant would primarily involve updates to mission computers, software, and weapons systems interfaces, rather than a complete overhaul. The logistical and training burden would therefore be manageable, particularly for an Air Force already accustomed to U.S. systems and support structures. On the policy side, the U.S. decision to include Pakistan in this missile contract carries broader implications. Over the past 2 decades, the U.S.-Pakistan defense relationship has experienced phases of both engagement and tension, shaped by shifting regional priorities and political considerations. However, programs like the F-16 platform have remained consistent pillars of cooperation. The aircraft's operational relevance, combined with established infrastructure for maintenance, training, and armament, has created a durable base for technical and military interaction. By extending Pakistan's eligibility to participate in the latest AMRAAM contract, the U.S. Department of Defense is signaling a willingness to maintain and potentially expand this area of cooperation. It reflects a recognition that continued support for legacy systems, especially those that have already proven their operational reliability, serves mutual interests in terms of stability, standardization, and performance. At the same time, it's important to stress that inclusion in the contract does not imply immediate delivery or the finalization of a specific order. The FMS process is deliberate and often proceeds through several defined stages. These include internal U.S. government assessments, bilateral negotiations, congressional notifications, where required, and formal signing of a letter of offer and acceptance (LOA). Once these administrative steps are completed, production, delivery timelines, and training support can proceed accordingly. For Pakistan, this inclusion creates a new opportunity to address evolving operational requirements without the need for entirely new airframe acquisitions. Given the complexities of modern air combat, especially in environments with electronic jamming, networked radar systems, and advanced aerial platforms, the ability to launch missiles with improved range, speed, and tracking precision is more than a tactical benefit, it is a strategic necessity. Furthermore, continued access to U.S. origin systems ensures alignment with NATO standard interoperability, simplifies maintenance cycles, and reinforces operational readiness. These factors not only enhance the effectiveness of air assets but also contribute to broader defense planning and force structure management. While official details such as the number of missiles that might be allocated to Pakistan, the schedule for delivery, or the total value of a future sale remain undisclosed, the precedent set by this development is meaningful. It shows that despite previous restrictions or concerns, the foundational defense relationship between the two countries remains functional and open to further evolution. Pakistan's inclusion in the current AIM-120C8D3 missile contract reflects both continuity and progress in its defense engagement with the United States. It reinforces the viability of upgrading existing platforms with current generation systems, maintains operational relevance in the face of changing threats, and confirms that mechanisms for bilateral military cooperation remain intact. Though formal acquisition and delivery may take time, the pathway is now established, and the strategic signal is clear. The United States is prepared to work with Pakistan to maintain the effectiveness and modernity of its U.S.-supplied defense assets.